Okay, let's talk about movies. I'm looking forward to purchasing Jurassic World when it comes out on Blu-ray, but I think I'm going to buy it first on iTunes because I think it comes out on October 1st on iTunes, so I'll probably get it downloaded on my iTunes first, then get the physical release on October 20th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, about Jurassic World. I do love Jurassic World, except it's not the most perfect film because I kind of thought the film ran a little bit long, and the relationship between Claire and Owen seemed odd towards the end, and and I think the movie could have been done a little bit shorter. The pacing seemed a little bit off, but other than that, did like it was plenty of action packed, which I enjoyed. It was better than The Lost World. The Lost World, with Jeff Goldblum and Julianne Moore, that sequel didn't I didn't like as much because Julianne Moore is not that great of actress, and well, in that it didn't follow the book very well. It seemed out of place. I'd have to rewatch it again, but I know I didn't like that sequel as much. I like Jurassic Park 3 better than The Lost World, primarily because it was not only action packed, it was also shorter too. It didn't drag on, and it was like a half an hour shorter than the other films, but it still worked. The only thing that annoyed me in Jurassic Park 3 was the kid. I could not stand that kid actor. That's the only thing that bugged me in Jurassic Park 3. I'm kind of wondering where they're going to go to in the next sequel. What other films? Oh, the Resident Evil movie. I'm disappointed in the casting of Resident Evil. Ruby Rose is supposed to be cast in it now, and I'm thinking, oh hell no, Ruby Rose shouldn't be in the next Resident Evil movie because she's overhyped, and I don't think she's all that great. I mean, I'm so sick of hearing about Ruby Rose this or Caitlyn Jenner that. I mean, certain celebrities you just get sick of hearing through Facebook and YouTube, and it's like, why are we so obsessed with these celebrities? Actually, I'm gonna stop myself right there because that's going to go into another video. But I really want to primarily focusing on is movies. And I've also read that there's going to be another Nightmare on Elm Street remake. And I'm thinking, why with another remake when the other remake didn't do too well? The only remake I might see that might be decent is Friday the 13th. That what I've been reading about might be good, so I might see that remake, but I won't see a Nightmare on Elm Street remake because they'll probably have a bad cast and everything. And with Wes Craven gone, it's like no, no, no. Um, Kind of like if they made the Scream 5. If they made a Scream 5, they would have to get a new director, and I don't know if they'll be willing to do that. And I think Scream 5 is probably officially dead now since the TV series has came out and Wes Craven's no longer living. But I think they could still make a Scream 5 happen. It's just the director would need to and find a way to make it a tribute to Wes Craven's previous four Scream films. And the director would have to be really, really good. So I kind of like to see Scream 5 just wrap up all the characters because things kind of were a little bit left hanging in Scream 5. Oh, another remake I don't look forward to is I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I haven't read much about that remake. I've only read a little bit that it's in pre-production or something like that, but I wouldn't want to see that. I like the one with with Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sarah Michelle Gellar. I liked the first one. The sequel was pretty good. I just wish they made a third one with Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. to wrap it up as a trilogy, and they never did that. I'd rather have seen another sequel with Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. showing them that they're married, but the guy that they almost killed is come back for one last roundup, but there's also a more than 2 to 3 killers. I mean, they could have done something with those characters and finished up that story because it left everything open. And I still know what you did last summer. I love talking about movies. Uh, what else? What other new movies? Oh, I'm looking. Underworld 5. Underworld 5, whatever that the official title is. I'm glad Kate Beckinsale's going to be in it, and hopefully they uh, get a better director for Underworld 5 and better special effects, because Underworld Awakening wasn't as best as the first 3 Underworld films. The special effects were off, and so the acting wasn't all that great in it. But other than that, I hope they get back to uh, develop a better story in Underworld 5 and not make the Lycans the villains. I like to see for one movie where the vampires and Lycans have to work together to take on humanity, because humanity's gotten corrupt and is trying to kill out both uh, races. I like to see a human, a villain in Underworld series at some point, either in the 5th or 6th one, because it's kind of getting kind of old. Between it's always a war between the vampires and the Lycans. What if their ultimate opponent is humans? I mean, I was hoping that's where they were going with that in Underworld Awakening, but that did not happen. Oh, I really wanted to see Unfriended. I did see that in theaters, but I really want to pick that up on Blu-ray. Um, on my payday, I want to watch that and see what I think of it. Um, I didn't like the. I don't want to see the Poltergeist remake unless it ends up being on Netflix or something, because I didn't want to see it in theaters. I wouldn't want to spend too much money on remakes, and not too many movies I really want to see. I think that's all I have to talk about movies so far. And this video is really getting to be long, so uh, what shows I'm looking forward to the new season of Graham, but I'm probably going to watch only 1 or 2 episodes of that because I'm not sure how that's going to go after the last season of what they did, but I'm still psyched for the season premiere. I'm not sure if I'm gonna see the season premiere of The Simpsons. The Simpsons, uh, I've kind of grown tired of them. I haven't kept watching them. I watch a few episodes here and there, only the really decent ones. But I just think The Simpsons are kind of getting old. Because I think you should have a series go on for so long. I would like to see a second Simpsons movie, just to wrap up the series and stuff, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this. This is getting way too long. And bye. Bye 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 bye.